Hi, my name is Patrick. So I'm recording these videos to help you with regards to preparation. And one of the aspects of preparation is being motivated. So this is one area that I have been motivated with different things at different points of time. And at one point of time, what motivated me is this particular poem, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. So what I'll do is I'll just put this poem and I'll talk to about some part of my story. Okay, where the failure helped me. Failure did not deter me. I kept on going on. Okay, so this is the particular poem. It keeps ringing in my head sometime or the other. It's an amazing poem. If you read it and you understand it, there are couple of more poems which motivated me. One of them is this, because the tune is so good. Put it on a tune and go on. It keeps ringing in your head. लहरों से डरकर नौका पहाड़ नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Just check it out and just go about it, and you will realize it is motivational. Some few poems do motivate you a lot of times. Okay, 100 बार फिसलती है, but मन का विश्वास रंगों साहस भरती है. कोशिश करने वालों की कभी हार नहीं होती. Then चढ़कर गिरना गिरकर चढ़ना. It is really motivating. I remember when I starting on my own venture, just giving you an example. I started with my classes where I wanted to get into 10th standard. So I thought I was good in mathematics. So in mathematics, that means 10th standard is a good area to get into it, because I felt I was good with 10th standard mathematics. Started with a venture, advertised it. Did some things in terms of trying to get students. I got 2 or 3 calls, and all the calls were teachers who wanted to come and teach in my class. No student called me during that period of time. So I went back, realized that no, this is not working, because 10th standard market is already established market. The student who wants to go to a class will always go to established class. Why would he come to a newcomer like me for a 10th standard important exam like 10th standard? So I said, let me change. So I went for getting into something like company secretary. So I started teaching company secretary. Reason was my sister was doing CS at that point of time. So I said, let me do it. Let me go about teaching company secretary. So I started with the classes. In order to do that, I also started writing the examination. I cleared the inter both level, group 1 and 2 at one time itself. That's where my dedication was for the class. So I did prepare. I taught students, finished my CS inter as such. But then I realized the market is very small. The reason I got into company secretary because it was a niche market, no established player, but the market was small. So I had hardly 3 or 4 students despite whatever efforts I put in. So I said, okay, let me change. So I went again to some other market which is slightly bigger but not established. So I thought, let me go to MCOM. Again there I failed because I only 2 students did not work out. Luckily somewhere maybe a few students who were doing BMS course came to me and said, take our BMS subjects classes. That they had a couple of subjects which was there. So I took their subjects, took a class. There was a batch now, around 15-20 students of batch. They did really well in the university. A lot of students scored 57 out of 60s on the subject which I taught, or more than that. And which helped to get more students. So the BMS market, the BMS was doing really well. It started off with that. So after a lot of failures, something was working. Okay, but then again I had some problem with BMS, mainly because it was a university paper and there was a lot of paper leakage, and I was not very for getting into that whole idea of leaking papers, etc. So luckily at that point of time, a couple of my BMS students came back and said, okay, we are writing a management entrance like CET exam, please teach us. So I taught those 2 students. Both got into Bajaj in the first attempt. One got rank 2 across, second also get into, which was like an amazing achievement. And that got me more number of students, and that helped me to push forward with whatever I was doing. So that's where my whole journey for the management entrance exams or classes began. The idea was somewhere I wanted to start something on my own, and teaching was my passion because my mom was a tuition teacher, so that's where my passion started. So I thought of avenues where I could teach. A lot of things didn't work out, 10 didn't work out, company secretary didn't work out, though I cleared CS inter at that point of time. But before I could give final, I said, let me change. Did MCOM, didn't work out. BMS worked out to some extent, and then we came to management entrance, which worked on fine, and it has been going on. So yes, there are failures in life. You will always have failures. The key is go back one step, check out why do you have the failure, and then go to next step. So how can you improve? Same happens with management entrance preparation. There are a lot of times where you feel frustrated because you don't feel that whatever you have done is sufficient or you're not going on the right path. At that point of time, it's important to take one step back, check out where you are, how you are with regards to preparation, and take a move forward and say that what should you do, right? Important not to get hassled with failures. Focus on what you want to do, okay? Be realistic and try to analyze your whatever steps you're taking on a regular basis so that you can refine yourself and improve on yourself, right? I hope this helps. We do run courses on various CAT, other management entrance exam, GMAT, IPM, etc. So if you're interested in any of them, contact us, right? Thank you.